morning. Every morning I sit in my chair before I work out right there and I have my quiet time. And it's something new that I've rolled into my routine, even though it means getting up even earlier, which is not always easy. It's really, like I said, just become a really important part to kind of start my day off calm instead of getting right into working out. And I am so comfortable there and it's so peaceful and it's really a time to reflect and just pray for people that I know and read the Bible and journal and all of that. So I was in my slippers and I just didn't want to take them off this morning. They're comfortable and I don't need real shoes. So I'm not going to use them. But we are going to work out. I can do my little jogs in my slippers. You have got to keep your core tight for this and every workout. So we're going to be working our chest and back, but this area, it's critical that you keep it tight. Let's stretch. These are all very gentle stretches. If you've had any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, check with your doctor before working out. Put your palms together, push them towards me, and round your back, stretching it out. And then up. Round your back, stretching it out. Then I want you to lace your fingers behind your back and just lift up, stretch your chest out. Again, be gentle. You are not warmed up. Give yourself some hugs and we're going to get started. The first one we're going to do, I'm going to use very light weights. I'm going to move this gigantic ball out of the way. We're going to do snow angels. So you need a lot of space for snow angels. And snow angels are going to really, really, really work your chest, but your abs need to aid. So you know what you do, right, when you're in the snow. So again, it's going to be working abs and arms and chest. So keep your feet and your arms off the floor. Normally I use 5-pound weights for this. I'm using my ones. Squeeze. This is super, super challenging. So when you need to, you take those breaks. Stop for 3 to 4 seconds. Get back into it. There is no shame in taking a break. It does not mean that you're weak. It does not mean that you can't do this. It just means you are taxing these muscles in a crazy way. And I don't know about you, but my legs are sore. So they are also burning up right now. Squeeze your chest, squeeze those abs. Less than 10 seconds. Fight to the finish. Do not quit. 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. My abs are sore from yesterday too. So, the soreness is really good. Okay, the next one we're going to do is a swimmer's crawl. So for this one, you're going to hinge over. And I want you to pretend like you're swimming through a pool. I want slow and controlled strokes. Each one comes to the middle. You have to work your back, squeeze those muscles really hard. You're going to need the assistance of your abs to do this. So keep them tight. So the girls and I have to be out of the house at 7 this morning for a school tour. So 20 minutes, jump in the shower, run out the door. We know how it goes, right? You just manage to fit it all in. But you feel a lot better doing it when you've energized yourself with a workout instead of sleeping till the last possible second and waking up and being half asleep and running into walls and trying to get ready and you're stressing out. And it's just, this is a better route to go. Squeeze, less than 10 seconds. Come on. Good job. All right, have some water. We are going to do push-ups next. Push-ups will break you. and they will break you mentally because they're extremely hard, extremely challenging, and so they just discourage people. Don't get discouraged by them. Look at each time you do push-ups as a way to make progress, and it comes in small doses. So if you're going to do a straight push-up, obviously your whole body is tight. If you're going to do them on your knees, that's fine. People make the mistake of doing them on their kneecaps instead of on that little mushy part right above your knee. That's where I want you. So you are going to get on your knees. I want your hands wider than shoulder width. And we are going to move slowly. Keep your feet together. Those hands are wide, wider than shoulder width. Again, if you're on your knees, that is completely fine. You lower as low as you can go. You are not competing against anybody else but yourself. And I want you to push. So you might find you can only do them on your knees and you can only do like 4. That's awesome, because you know what? In a couple weeks from now, you're going to do 5 or 6. Then you're going to do 8 or 9, and you are going to feel like a total badass. So when you need a break, you take it, 3 to 4 seconds, get back into it. We have less than 10 seconds. We are not rushing. We are slow and controlled, and we're done. Slow and controlled. I don't like rushing through exercises. I just think that's a great way to get hurt. Oh, I love this one. Okay, get your ball. We are going to do T-flies. T-flies are awesome. Now, don't go too heavy with these because you will regret it. You're going to lay on the ball. Get it towards your back, upper part of your back. Okay, so you're going to push up into a chest press. You're going to open into a fly and down, lower it down. Okay, so sorry, we're not doing the chest press. We're just doing you're going to squeeze up. And then you're going to lower them down towards your hips and back up. A couple of things. If you keep your knees closer together, the harder it is. Okay, so you open into a fly, you close, you lower it slowly. If you let those weights flop down, they will hit your pelvic bone, and you are going to be an unhappy camper for sure. It hurts. I have done it. I don't recommend it. So use those abs to help you. Your glutes and legs are also fighting like crazy to keep you stable on the ball, and that is why I love this piece of equipment. We are working our chest. Our arms are also getting it, but our abs and our glutes are fighting along the way right with us. Awesome. One of my favorite exercises. Okay, the next one that we are going to do are ball bells. Normally I would use a 3 to a 5 pound weight. I'm going with my 1. You're going to lay on top of the ball. You're going to put your forehead on your forearm. You're going to lift out in front of you and then out to the side. Okay, so we're going to do 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other. How are you coming along? Good. Okay, can you be dressed in like 5 minutes? Yes, Mommy, I can. Okay, hurry though. All right. Squeeze, your abs are tight. So you are squeezing your back and your shoulder. So adjust yourself on the ball until you're comfortable. But you're gonna have to be off to the side so that you don't hit it with your arm. But that's the great thing about the ball is by leaning on the ball, you're having to work your core even more to stay stable. So we are not flinging this weight. You are squeezing your back to get it up and off to the side. 3, 2, 1, done. Other side. Just adjust yourself until your position is correct. We want good form. I want slow and controlled. You guys can do this. I promise you can. I'm not saying it's not challenging. You take those breaks when you need to, but you do not quit. If you need to drop your weight down to a lighter weight or drop it completely in order to finish, that is what you do. That's how it happens sometimes. You won't be able to finish with the weight that you started at. So what do? When your form starts to falter, you drop down to a lighter weight. I sometimes will drop down 2 or 3 weights in a single minute. So that is how it goes. Okay, the next one, we're going to get into a ball plank. Actually, no, we're going to do something different. You're going to lay on your ball. Okay, you might need to secure your feet under your chair or couch. But I want you to squeeze your back to come up. Bring your hands together. So squeeze that back. Keep it going. Okay. I'm a little too close to the table. Squeeze up and lower. So you're not jerking, you're squeezing your back to get up as high as you can get up before you go back. And at the same time, you're trying to stay stable on the ball. My ball's a little too squishy. I prefer it to be a little bit more inflated. I just don't know where my little inflator thing is. I have to find it. I don't think I found it since the move. Squeeze. You can do this. Come on. Don't quit. You can use light weights if you would like to. Less than 10 seconds. Oh, good work. Good work. Okay, the next one we're going to do, get on your ball. We're going to do a chest press, but we're going to do a close chest press. So anytime you change the way you do an exercise, so you do a chest press versus a chest press, you are changing the location of your chest that you're working on. So it's good to always mix it up. That is why I like to do it. Normally, I would be using 8s. I'm going to use 5s. Roll out. Remember, the closer you put your knees together, the more of a challenge it's going to be to keep your balance. So your core muscles are going to have to work extra hard to keep you stable. I am pushing up through my heels. My glutes are on fire, but then my chest is also on fire as I push these weights up. Do not have the weights above your face, please. If you need extra stability for your ball, just rest it up against the couch, a wall. I can't tell what's working the hardest. My chest, my core, my legs, my glutes are burning up right now. My abs are burning up. That is why we're here. 10 seconds. We work multiple areas of the body, even though we're focusing on one specific one. And that is why these workouts are so effective. That is why at 51, I feel like my body is in better shape. I am stronger. I have more energy. Because when you work out with weights and you stop working out with weights and go on with your day, you are still burning fat. And there are not many workouts that can make that claim. Okay, next one we're gonna do is fly, fly, fly. All right, light weights for me. Normally I would go with 3s or 5s. I have my 1s. You are gonna bend over at the waist. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3 pulses before you lower. Keep those abs tight. Okay, your back is doing the work. Obviously your arms are too, but close your eyes and picture those back muscles in your mind's eye and really feel the location of them. Picture them squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Make them work. Strengthening your back is one of the best things you can do for yourself as you get older. Not to mention you get some nice definition back there, so you'll feel better when you wear, you know, strapless dresses or tops or spaghetti strap dresses or tops. Squeeze, we're almost done, 2 seconds. Awesome. I really do love this workout. I love all my workouts. They're like all my babies. Okay. The next one we are going to do, we're going to get back on the ball because we love the ball. And we are going to do an incline press. So roll off. You want your butt about 5 inches off the ground. And what I want you to be able to do is rest your head. So you're going to push up and come down. I'm going to go with my 5s, sorry. Normally I would go with 8s or 10s. I'm not worrying about that. I'm doing what I can do now. Okay. Drive up above your chest, not above your face. And just kind of position yourself. You might have to adjust yourself. But again, those ab muscles are having to work super hard to keep you stable. If you need more stability, just lean it up against a chair and that helps. Drive up above your chest, not above your face. Squeeze. Squeeze, you've got this. If you need a break, take it. If this is too easy for you, if you're just like bopping along and this is not challenging, your weights are not heavy enough. Drop them and pick up something heavier. You can do that the same way you can drop them to pick up something lighter. You do not quit. You take breaks when you need to and you push up. Really squeeze those upper chest muscles. You're going to feel this in your shoulders too, which is awesome. Like I said, we're working more than one spot. Teresa, good morning, good morning. All right. How are we doing time-wise? Okay, so we are going to do the YOLO raise. Light weights. You're going to keep your hands in front of you, and you're going to go up into a Y. You're going to come together. So you're obviously going to feel this in your shoulders and your arms, but you're going to feel this in your chest as well. So let me start the timer. So when you come up, squeeze that chest, then you really squeeze to bring those arms together. Your palms are facing up. Your entire core is tight. I have a bend in my standing legs, which you should too. But you can also be straight-legged. I just prefer to have a little bend. It assists me with keeping my core tight. Squeeze up, squeeze your chest to bring those hands together. You've got it. We are not quitting. That is not in our vocabulary. Even if you've done it in the past, we've all done it, gotten discouraged. There was one time I was working out at a hotel gym, and I was working out with weights. It was when I had first started doing that, and I was doing this one move, and it was kicking my butt so severely. that I literally like had tears running down my face. I'm like, I'm not good at this. I can't do it. And then all of a sudden it was like this other side of me, not angel devil, maybe it's positive, negative Sean, came out and was basically, what? Like, you're in here in the gym, like getting your butt handed to you. And all you're doing is criticizing yourself for something that you're having a hard time with. And that was like a watershed moment for me to stop criticizing myself and to be proud of myself for getting out of bed, even though I was working like 12, 13-hour days and doing the work, putting it in. Okay, guys, one more move. Oh, sorry. No more moves because I gotta go get in the shower. So you just got saved from doing Superman. All right, guys, that is it for me today. Tomorrow morning, I have a crazy day. I close on my house tomorrow. I've been renting in the meantime because they weren't ready because it's a long story. Anyway, so I've been living here, but we officially close tomorrow, which I'm so excited about, but it means I have a big, big day tomorrow. So I will be on at 6, probably another 20-minute workout is my guess. And I may just do abs because I like to do abs. And that's it. I will update later. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Don't be negative towards yourself. You can be negative towards other crappy people, but not yourself. You're going to be positive. You're going to encourage yourself. I'm so proud of you for getting up, getting the workout in, taking care of yourself. I'm always here if you need advice or encouragement. Bye. Good morning.